Hello? Hello, hello? Hello? Oh, it's for everything to go live, which is good. YouTube takes. Does it dare unmute itself? I don't want to hear myself talk. Ugh. So I ended up staying here for a lot longer than I probably needed to. I got a gimmick. Oh, uh-oh. 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 I'll make it work. I was gonna fly right on in and grab the shulker. I don't have the speed for that. I think that barrel is full, by the way. Get really absorbed in something else and just let this run for a while. You know what? We'll just use the levitation. Die, don't die, don't die, don't die. So many in there. I'm gonna try to get as many of them as I can. I could just leave some here. It's not the end of the world. Ow. That's so scary. Ugh. 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 So if you couldn't tell from the streaming start time, my schedule is obliterated. Like I just woke up maybe 2 hours ago. Not good. I'm gonna next stream tomorrow. I'm hoping to start 2 hours sooner, and then we'll keep pulling this back a little bit by bit. Ugh. Hold on one second. Hello, Alan. Sometimes I have frames. Don't worry about it. I don't know what's going on. My bit rate's a little lower than usual. I'm not recording. Let me close like 8 million tabs and see how that helps. What if I just close all of Chrome? Thanks. Task Manager. I'm not recording. I'm only dual streaming. No, for some reason my bitrate's just way lower than usual. Hey, Discord's eating up my bit. There's a bunch of. Hold on, let me just start closing applications. I don't know what's going on, but I'll do whatever I have to make it a little better. Because most of my stuff right now is my is either OBS or Minecraft. Not much I can really do about that. Anti-malware service. Why is this destroying my disk? I think I'm gonna tentatively say we're stabilizing. I don't know why this is eating up so much. My GPU too. Holy moly. It's fine. We better? No, no, it's definitely not because of the farm. Well, I don't think it'd be that many particles. Well, the issue is like I have a bunch of stuff I want to watch, right? And I just don't want to use bookmarks because, or not bookmarks. I don't want to use groups because I know when I make a group, I will never look at that group again. I might as well. And you know what? Maybe if it's gonna take me this long to watch this stuff, maybe I should just close the tab to begin with. Looks better. I mean, we'll see if it dips down. Alan, I made this thing yesterday and it's literally life changing. In my mind, I feel like a caveman who discovered fire. The only issue is it's all in that barrel, and getting up there is really difficult. That is true, but I also just had like a million tabs open. I had a bunch of things open that I probably didn't really. Any way to access this other than this? Okay. That's the most I can grab. We're getting out. I need to break that scaffolding before I leave, but... I've been letting it run for a while, but it's a really strong farm. I think it's about the same rate as the iron farm. Like same, you get the same amount of shulkers as you do iron bars, but you just don't need that many shulkers. Okay, way out of here is this way. I've been fiending Alan. Oh my gosh. I don't think much is gonna happen today. I think I'm just digging. I can't make any more excuses. I've made like a million farms to put off digging this area out, but like this is like literally the last nail in the coffin. Good thing is, my storage problem is finally... I don't have a big system yet, but these shulkers help so much. I don't know if you ever saw me dig at all. Well, you'll see in a second. I'm digging out a big area for my nether portal, and it's like almost entirely by hand. There's not many caves I'm digging into, and I've had like a million different things stopping me. Um, Originally, it was a couple things. I had a roadmap of farms I wanted to build because there's things I want to use in the thing. Like first, I needed the creeper farm so I could get TNT, so I could get netherite, because I just wanted the best gear to do this, so I didn't have to worry about dying. Or then I need to get to the nether roof to make a froglight farm because I'm gonna use froglights in there. I've never done that. And then I realized as I was digging, oh, I keep digging into water caves. I keep digging into these caves that are flooded, so I was like, okay, so I need a ton of sponges at this point. And as I was looking for sponges, I started exploring the world, and then I kept finding mountains, and I did a ton of ancient cities. So I'm still, what really annoys me is I'm still missing, so there's two trims you can get from ancient cities. I'm still missing the rare one. The two trims, the odds of the first one are 1 in 20, the odds of the second one are 1 in 80. I have 6 of the first one, so I'm just really unlucky. I moved the old map in here. I still want, oh my gosh. Blah. I still, Blah. This is the new one. There's not too much that's different, truthfully. Like, those two big areas are obvious, but... And the cave I'm doing is not going to show up on the map, sadly. Actually, I guess that's probably literally the biggest thing. That or that. Have you seen the trading hall at all? I don't know the last time you showed up. I don't remember. Oh, I finally decorated this thing. It is mostly just a pretty shell. Like, if I will look at that later. Ugh. I think this is the most recent... I did this after I did the iron farm. And then I just pillaged. I think I literally did eight. Oh, no, you've tuned in for some of the ancient cities, I remember. Because you saw, you were there when I used Chunk Base. We don't talk about what's up here. I haven't been by the base much, though. This has been here for a while, but last couple of days I've literally just been doing ancient cities. I did find those ocean monuments, so I do have a ton of sponges now. Anyways, I don't know if you've... I've also... Imagine if you haven't seen that, you also haven't seen the dig site. I still have a lot of digging to do. Like, a lot. Like, this looks like a big area, and it is, but I need to take this whole thing down, like, at least... Probably, like, at least 10 more blocks, and then over there even deeper. Um... And I'm realizing, holy moly, this is a pretty big area, so I needed a ton of storage. And I've kind of cleaned it up a little more. These are all full of stone. And this is like maybe a fifth of what I need to do, so. And then these are all for stuff I'm also finding while I'm doing this. Um, but it has like, I still have storage issues in some places, but it is helping me do a lot of my bulk stuff. I, I will say, oh, I need to get rid of all of these. Holy, actually, you know what I need? I see a shulker box full of shulker shells. Um, Not really. I prefer because literally all I'm doing is it's helping me fix my pickaxe. I made some spare tools, but I haven't had to use any yet because if I need to fix them, I literally just run over here and I trade. Um, but you can just buy them from librarians, and they're pretty common. Same with glass. I just do that after I trade away the iron. It's helping me fix up my pickaxe a little more. You can't really buy torches, I'll tell you that. What did I want to do? Oh, yes, I wanted to get purple dye. So I've cleaned up a little bit in here. Aside from this one, which is literally just full of gear that I probably need to toss, to be honest. I think these are and ignoring all the random chests everywhere. It's helping me a lot. I could probably condense these shulkers down even more. I did a trial chamber too, and I actually... Hold on. Okay, Alan, what do you want? So I know where a trial chamber is, and I still do need a mace at some point. Should I go do the trial chamber, or should I just dig for the next 10 years? Um, I've not set up the key farm yet. So this is, I got a cartographer, and I got a trial map, and I know there's one pretty close. Like, this is the island, and mind you, this is a lot smaller. But, like, this is, like, right on the ocean. To do this... Let's see, hold on. Okay, first let's do this. I need red, and I want to make this... So I actually didn't know this. You could make a purple shulker. I always assumed this was the purple color, but that's just not true. Oh, you want to see something really funny? I fixed up my storage problems in here, too. Mind you, most of this literally came while I was looking for those ancient cities. It was ridiculous. I saw it a lot before that, don't get me wrong. But that's how I also got the Deep Slate Emerald ore. I think this is like the rarest ore in the game. I've also only found one regular diamond ore, so I don't know. Um, I'm putting ancient cities on a hold. I really do want to get that template and be done with it, and I know where a huge cluster of them is. It's there's a huge cluster that way. I think it's like 5 of them or something. And I can do it pretty easily. It's gonna take like a whole stream to raid all of those. If I don't get it there, I'm quitting Minecraft Hardcore. I don't know how many I've raided at this point. The issue is I actually when I was doing the I did a smaller cluster. I think there's like 3 of them kind of together. I ran out of my lantern, so I couldn't do my lighting trick, and I had no way of telling what I had already looted, and that was not fun. Um, blue. That's what I need. But this is putting me like one step closer. Yeah, see, purple one. This put me one step closer to getting my storage system. Like the shulker farm was probably the last big thing I needed. Got a couple of bad omens, enough to last the thing at least. So what I'm hoping to get is there's a couple of music discs. I think I need one more. I think I need one more. I think I need 2 music disc. I need one more template. If I get more copies, all the better, but I need at least one more template so I can make more copies. And then obviously the heavy core. Maybe even 2, but I only really need 1. I need the oh, I finished the end achievements too. Oh, that was yeah, that was super brief. I did that yesterday. I got my extra nitros. I went because I wanted more shulkers because I realized, man, I just need help storage, and then I just decided to go with a shulker farming. Got that taken care of. All the end stuff is done. Well, I still need to make like the million. I need to do 18 more of the fights, but I'm not in a rush. But we're getting there. This one's still gonna take me a while. Oh, ugh. I do need to do that actually. Axe make it brighter. That's not too hard. Okay, so I am playing on version 26.2 now, although it's an alpha of the mod pack, but it seems like most of the mods are updated at this point. The ones that weren't working of note were the one that you can't see my finger. I can't go down to it. The expanded thing that shows me everything I need. And then I think Zoomify works now too. Yeah, Zoomify works. I think I'm just missing 2, and the game might be a little laggier because I'm still waiting on some of the performance mods, but I got tired of waiting. Oh. Um, So what we're gonna... Oh, I should have... Oh, I meant to leave the scaffolding there. I guess we'll be fine. Okay. I got the bow. I need to bring a ender chest with me, and then... Well, the ender chest already has the bad omen, but that with me separately. Alright. Yeah, I still haven't set up that key farm yet. I think I did do the, I did do that other trial chamber twice. I think I got all the ominous vaults. I don't have any extra keys for this one. I didn't do all the regular vaults too, so I do need to do those at some point. I'm gonna see if I can swim down. And I can't. Look around for another cave. I got hello. Hello. I did actually realize that. So, one of the reasons I've never done the big boy achievement, the how do we get here, is I always assumed that transporting shulkers was really hard, and I think it still would have been, but with the, you can put them in a boat, and then you can lead a boat. It's actually so easy now. It's crazy. I had to bring a shulker over from the nearby city into that farm to get it started. I actually lost the first one because it killed itself, and it didn't duplicate, which is annoying, but... Let's just go down. I think this is the deepest I can go here. Probably. Am I going this way? Because there's other reasons too. Like I would actually. So the big thing, I think the three hardest effects to get for it are Dolphin's Grace, Mining Fatigue, and then the Levitation. Actually, no. Scratch Mining Fatigue. Replace that with the Wither effect. You either need a Wither Rose, which I do have, or you need to get hit by a Wither Skeleton. And trying to do that with Dolphin's Grace, so you're trying to get a dolphin in the Nether, or Wither Skeleton in the... No. And... Oh, wow. Levitation is pretty difficult to get to. That's why you need to transport a shulker. You need to bring stuff from everywhere. It's awful. That's why I've never bothered to do it, but I'm shockingly close to being able to do it. Also, this room might be a little scared. This room is always pretty problematic, like this room type. But it looks like I got the skeletons that slow you. I actually do need to kill these for the monsters hunted. That works out for me. Oh, I don't like that. Switch to, whenever I need to. I think this room will be fine because I'm up here, but it's just like how much stuff spawns in this close area is. Ugh. But I think it's always skeletons, which can still tear you up. But I'd rather skeletons than like baby zombies with swords. So because of proximity to the base, it's making me think this might be the one I turn into a farm, but I don't know. The other one has so I really don't know. Okay, one of the top ones is done. There's still another one down there that I barely touched. You know, it's better this than the poison ones, I'll say that. Although I wish I wasn't being lit on fire this much. Key? Go ahead and swap these out. I'll probably keep the map with me because I just don't, I'm probably just not going to remember this is here. I'm also going to try to run through as fast as I can, because I need to get them on their respawn. There's no world where I'm going to get enough keys this first time around. I just need them on their respawn. Is there not a way up there, easily? No. I have to build up there. I don't know why. I don't know if you feel the same way. I feel like whenever I build in the structure, I feel like I'm desecrating it. It makes me upset. So I generally try not to, like, destroy structure too much. It's gonna change if I tear apart these for all their copper, but... I need to go up and get that. Just food. I did see the other one. I feel like that way for like most structures. Even though like I know the best thing is to just tear them apart to stay alive, which I'm trying to break that mindset because obviously staying alive is way more important here. So breaking the pots can actually give you the regular keys. There's a chance to. They also have a music disc, so I'm gonna keep breaking all of these pots. 'Cause I think one of the templates, this is a little spooky. One of the templates comes from the regular trials. You can also just get some pretty nice stuff from all the pots. Not very commonly. That's like the first emerald block I've seen from one. I think you can get. Oh, money. Remember that. What time is it? 20 minutes in. Okay. I was kind of focused on doing the art fight thing. I think tonight I'm gonna spend some time chopping up some clips because I still haven't done the still haven't done the Hoglin, not the Hoglin, the whatever it's called, the Bastion thing. I need to grow, Alan. I need to grow. I'm just a small widow streamer. Give me a key. God damn it. We're not looking good on the key department. I'll say that. Oh, there can be keys in the I think the chest too. Not very the regular ones, not the only way to get the ominous is from doing. Oh, I need to hold on. You do go. Wait, I had wax in one of those things, didn't I? Hey, I finished my character. I'm happy. And I got my profile ready. Go ahead and... There we go. Their set of advancements day in. Finishing up one last drawing. Character bows and I'm ready. Look, I don't think it'll be too bad. I don't know. I put... My thing ended up taking me... Oh, poisonous spiders? Oh, I think it's gonna be poison spiders. Oh, there's a music disc. I think my thing, the document information said mine took like 5 hours, and that is that is plenty for me. I'm happy with how it came out. I think it's making my head a little too big, but that's okay. I need to pull out the ender chest and start dumping some of this stuff. My inventory's just too full. Where is... Hello. There's another one? Really? How? Ugh. Reference sheet took from 6 to 3 hours. I... You know, it just means you put a lot of care into it. I put a lot of care in mine. I was pretty happy with how... I will say I was a little sad. I talked with, I finished it up a lot earlier today. And as Noodle, because I was losing my mind because I'd been looking at it for so long, and I had her come in and give me like the final tip, and she was the one, her and I decided that the hair color is usually like a lot brighter, and we realized it was probably better to mute it, like make it a more the deeper green. I think it ended up looking a lot better. I'm just sad because now it doesn't match the avatar anymore, but. Ugh. Ugh. I tried to pick a team where I wasn't on too many people's teams, but then everyone realized like, oh, I'm on Team Comedy. Oh, I'm so am I crazy? Did I just walk in the same room twice, or is there two of these rooms? I think I just walked in the same room twice. Okay, I need to because at the time, I mean, I still have time to change if I really want. I'm not too bothered by it. I don't mind just doing friendly fire. I don't know how many attacks I'm gonna end up doing because I'm gonna be busy for like 10 days into July. That's good. Keep that on me. I'll keep another one on me just in case. It literally wasn't the propaganda. I just saw like I think 3 people had posted their things on the server, and none of them were on comedy. It's like, oh, okay, I'll be on comedy then. Bro, did I just Oh my god. Sometimes there is a thing in here. I'm surprised there isn't this time. Wait, there is two. Am I crazy? What? I'm actually no, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. Oh my god. No, there is two. Which okay. That's so rude. Okay, so I need to get up as quick as I can. One to trigger all these, and then two. So I feel like this is just the best spot to be. Is up top. I, th I think I've seen this room where one of these can be breezes, and I am grateful they aren't, because I just don't like fighting breezes. I probably shouldn't even bother with the bow. The bow seems like a good idea, but it's just like, I'd rather just be able to eat as much as possible. Especially because they all keep getting in my face. These rooms are pretty tight. And it's not like, um... So, I know you can't do this in Bedrock, sadly, but if you offhand a bow, and then you still have a looting sword, your bow will retain the looting effects. Which is really nice. Doesn't really matter here, though, because it's not like I'm doing this for the drops. Is there a... Oh, I got hit with a poison thing. I thought there was a bogged in here. Yeah, and I don't... Because I really don't... I need to, like, look up the best way to fight breezes. Because you can't shoot them. I'd love it if you could shoot them, but nope. You have to melee them. Relax. Gee. But then they always knock you away when you try to get close. I feel like the best way is to try to jump over their shots, but it's just so hard to consistently do. Also, I think that's a poison, like, lingering potion effect that I keep walking into. So I keep getting poisoned. Should be a couple more down here. A lot more down here. I guess they couldn't get up. I probably should have made, like, an actual staircase for them to climb. They're so tanky. I guess it's further down? I don't think it could have gotten up. Oh, it just wasn't spawning. I've got... Ah, this is not very lucky. For how many of these I've done, only having 2 is kind of disappointing. And I imagine there's like probably only 2 more chambers left. This one's 1. It's kind of nasty. Actually, I don't know if you can have a baby... I don't remember if you can have a baby spider spawn... Baby zombie spawner. I feel like I've seen it. I've only seen it once. Because the stinkers are either cave spiders, regular spiders, or slimes. I think... Were you here when I did another trial chamber? Someone was. I explained there's only 3 types of enemies. Ugh. I heard a second one go off. Oh my gosh. Be careful of babies, but the ground's pretty flat, so I'm not too worried. I feel like they're so tanky, though. Way tankier than they should be. Like, you might have a diamond chestplate on, but that's crazy. I'll worry about looting it later. I need to I kind of wasted too much time earlier, and I need to force them to spawn so I don't have to wait as long the second time around. This is not a combat room, and I think this is a dead end. I think this room's always a dead end. There's gonna be stuff up. I think you have to, I think there's stuff on that side. Yeah, you should get over that staircase. Wow. Hmm. The issue is, I don't know if these are, I'm gonna assume this is not another chamber. Actually, I don't know. The staircases. There's another one, bro. I want to go into spectator mode and look at this trial. Okay, I'm gonna fight down here, and they're just gonna make their way down here, and that's okay. You know what? Now that I'm seeing how many are here, this might be a better contender because there's so many spawners for the key farm. That's not gonna be today. I don't care that much. I need to build a staircase. Oh, I love being constantly hit. It's not breezes, it's just... Is it? It does say wind charge. I think the breeze balls can be in the dispensers. I don't think there's a breeze. I don't see one. I see the balls, but I don't see them. It might be like just one of the effects of the one of the spawners. I don't know. Because it looks like they are directed. Oh my, this room is awful. There's another key. I need to get up here. Bro, I could not imagine trying to do one of these without like insane armor. You probably should have to take it a lot slower. I don't know where the last one is. And of course it's food. There you are. The slimes aren't part of the thing. They're getting spawned from a potion effect. I don't have a good way up there. And of course it's food. I can't imagine there's too many chambers left. Let's double check down here. Should be dead end. I don't know what these are for. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. Maybe they're not even supposed to serve a purpose. They are just there. To Okay. Woman's got should be enough time to run through. It is a 30-minute thing as well, so when this runs out, the first couple should be ready again. And I do have another potion. I'll probably try to do two, especially because I've only gotten 3 keys. There we go. There's a regular key. I don't really like doing the regular trials, so I just don't have many chances to get a lot of them. I think I went this way, right? And it was the dead end? Yes, the dead end. This one and that had it. I'll have to remember that later. It wasn't this one, was it? This might be a chest. Dead end? Dead end. Second. There we go. I think I need to try different. Oh, I'll keep smashing stuff. Is this another? This is another chamber. Okay. I think we're at 4 chambers and 2 hallways? This is a big trial chamber. Oh, and it's got the... Ugh. I spawned everything, so this room's gonna get a little hairy. I take out the breezes if I can help it, but... They will fight each other, actually. I lure them, but I'm not too worried about that. Strength should actually help me get rid of these breezes nice quickly. I need to get rid of this. You have the breeze shoot me, and then take out the bucket. There we go. You could do that other ways, but that's just the easiest way for me. Probably like destroy all the buttons. Strength hasn't run out yet. I think I'm not hitting them that hard. A little more careful. I think all that's left is that one. I have a good way of getting up there. Eh. Oh, another one. There are oh, this should... Oh, I need to. Who am I missing? There you are. Now, with how many spawners are, this is the one. Oh, man. You can kind of make it like a very loose, like a terrible mob farm. Because I could farm all those cave spiders for items. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. If there's another room, I'd be shocked at this point. That's not the music disc I need, sadly. Pain, that's crazy. Go ahead and dump everything you can. I don't think you can break these. Probably can, it would just take forever. I don't know why you'd want to, though. I guess if they're really in the way. Yeah, I'm just gonna start looting a little. I would be shocked if there's a ton left. I need to grab some build blocks. Not bad. Nothing I want. Get up there. Cross. I think I need the trim from the regular trial. I think I already have this one. Or the regular vaults. I think I've been to this dead end yet. should be a room behind here. Am I thinking about a different? I think about a different one. I think I'm thinking about a different. Okay. Down to 7 minutes. So the first one's gonna be ready soon. I do need to look for if I can find any more at all. There shouldn't be, but it feels like this trial has like potential to be massive. There's another. And the effect is for 30 minutes. So I know this is a fourth one. So hungry. Because the things take 30 minutes to refresh. I think. I don't know, I'm losing my mind at this point. Yup. That guy's got a punch bow. Why are they all fighting each other? That guy's got a flame bow, I think. Or it's just a fire charge. Oh. I'm still missing a. Might be missing a second one too. I don't know if. I think that one's still got a guy around. That one. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, if there's more than this, I don't know what to say. Maybe this is payback for how awful the ancient cities have been to me. Of course, I could just do all these and get literally nothing. The keys are just nice, so like if you find a new one, you can just run through and you have to worry about fighting anything. I think I already did that one. Yes, I just need to find all the rooms now. Did I loot this one? I think I looted this one, right? That's it. Should have a big boy. There it is. Yeah, built up to it. I don't know, it's not I don't remember what the wiki says. I think it's like it's gonna take you like 20 ominous vaults to get a heavy core. Of course, like I said, I'm going for more than just the heavy core. It's part of it. Was it that one? I think it was that one, right? If I miss one now because I'm just spending too long opening stuff, so be it. I got another potion anyway, so I'm not. That's not very good. Ugh. I don't think they can kill me, but it would be pleasant. There's a stalagmite at the bottom of that. So if you try to jump down quickly, you just a little more. Let's see. That was another one of these. I don't think there's anything down in the water. It's just this middle section, and then the two... I actually think I have enough keys for every single ominous vault here. Getting up there is going to be kind of difficult. I usually don't, but I think it's just because this one has so many spawners. Bye. Okay, there's another one. You get that water bucket out. I mean, sigh. We need more loot. And I think even if my effect runs out while I'm doing this, it should keep the rewards. Because I think it's going to. I think. Because the thing is, too, is like, when we did this with a group, you only need one person with the Bad Omen effect, and it would give the rewards for everyone. So, yeah, I would think. Well, at least you know what? I could do all these extra if I want, but I don't have to. Unless I don't get another key from this one. I still have one more thing I need to loot. I might do it just for extra keys, but I'm not too worried. I think my favorite part of doing trial chambers is on the right side of my screen because of all the closed captioning I have. It's just a wall of text, and I just can't see the right side of the screen. Ugh. Especially if there's like 3 kinds of mobs, I just can't see anything. There's another... Shoot. Where is it? Where is it? I know I had another one. I don't want to use the big boy here. Is it in here? Is that a spear? Oh my god, that's a spear. I can't believe I missed one. Oh. Why is this guy so tanky? That might be a leader. He should not have that much health. I don't know. All that for baked potato. I think there's still a little more to... Okay, there's another key. I see one up there. Probably don't need all these. Same with the armor. Oh, I guess it was a leader. I don't know why else it would have so much health. Go. It's up there. Man, there's so many. Ugh. I'm not even gonna bother to pick up stuff. Okay, if there's another chamber in here that I've yet to find. Also, too, that first chamber should be refreshed by now. I really want to run through and get some more keys, but I'm not too bothered. My guess is like when I come back to actually turn them all into key farms, I'll probably drink an ominous potion, kill them, and then I'll build. I don't think the farms will take that long to. And I don't know. I've never done it. I'm kind of just assuming. What's that one full? Not yet. Now it is. I think we're good. Down to essentials. Oh, I got rid of all my blocks. Ah. So there should be two more, one in each of the tall rooms. The what are they called again? I can't remember all the skeleton names anymore. I didn't even know there's like a new like desert skeleton. Did you know that? Oh, actually, I'm wrong. I will need one more key. There is in that water chamber. It has a what's it called? An ominous vault. Luckily, I could just go run back. When I go run back to use my keys on the new first couple of ones I did, I'm gonna spawn him again. So I just need to remember where it came from. So I don't really remember what door it was. If I take too long, those are gonna start spawning. It's another painful one. Might be a chest down here. Don't tell me it's another chamber. Ugh. I wish I could remember where it came from. It's in here. That's the room I just did. Was it not one of these doors? Am I crazy? I've gotten two of the four. No, it was this level, right? Because I kept running back and forth and I was getting confused. Yes, it was this level. And I'm respawning them. I don't know if this is the first or second one that I did. I respawned something. What I did. Or maybe that was a vault. Oh. Oh. Easy. Well, I could always take one more, and I'm kind of annoyed I got that before my music disc. But that's another weapon. Or oh, that's back too. They oh, because they all booked it. That's oh, I bet I angered that one. They all just ran off. Yeah, that would make sense. I do need to find the other chamber pretty quick, because that one should be ready. But I can do this one probably pretty fast, as long as I don't get anything too awful. Oh, that one too. Cool. I kind of want to do all three of those at once. Help it. Kind of balance this probably. This guy should go down pretty quick. I'm not doing any no critical strikes, so I think crit strike might, yeah, one shot them. I need to be doing it more. I don't know. The slow falling doesn't get very easy. So if I get slow falling, I generally don't bother. I actually don't know if you can crit if you have slow falling. I don't think you can. Okay, there we go. I think that is all the keys I need. I'll still finish out the rest of these trials, because why not? No? I have no idea where the last guy is. I just booked it. Listen, oh my. Okay, I think that's where I need to go last, though. I'm still missing it's a stray, that's what they're called. I'm missing a stray from the, that first one. Hit them. Oh. I don't know where he went. I think he'd just be in the water. Surely he wouldn't, right? I don't know if skeletons can drown. I don't think they can. Might have booked it into a nearby room or something. There we go. Left for potato. I don't remember if it was this one or the other. I guess it was the other one because it's not ready. Okay, so I need to open the one at the top of here and then the one in the water. I'm gonna run up. I'm just gonna go. Oh, I'll have to do it later. It's too full. So I can just empty it right now, really quick. Should have stairs to get up here too. Chilling. Probably should have done this first. Less damage. I don't know what I got. I think I got a diamond at least. More to do. I'm gonna go ahead and clear these guys out, and then after in the last vault, we'll probably just leave. Even if I have the time to go do the other one, I just don't care. I gotta dig, Alan. The most exciting stream you'll ever see. I don't know. I've had so many ideas of like how to. Oh, I've had so many ideas on how to tackle my storage system, and the shulkers are like really opening them. Gotta do some research for SV. Hold on. Opens up my 8 million Chrome tabs. Watches my stream dying quality. He recently started playing Binding of Isaac, and I used to play the shit out of this game. Not anymore. I think I got like three. I think if I check my Steam right now, I think I have like 300 hours. There we go. So every now and again he asks me something, and it's kind of hard to give him a good answer because I haven't played in years. But my memories, I still put so much time in that I can like loosely recognize most items. Not usually what they do anymore. Like I had to look them all up on the wiki. But like I knew what to look up to find them. I don't know if last guy's fallen underneath. Seems like not, and he was just being funny. Level 40? That guy's got a punch bow. Probably not actually, just the knockback from having slow falling. Let me check. It was all potatoes, wasn't it? Let me pull up. I kind of closed all my chats. The game once. You have to play it so many times to beat it, and that's kind of why I stopped playing. Because if I remember, so now I'm sure the game has changed since you've played it too. Um, I think there's like I don't even know how many characters there are. I'm gonna loosely say there's like 12 to 14. I don't know the exact count. There's tainted versions, so it actually doubles the amount of characters, and then you need to do everything in the game on hard mode with all of them, and it's just I actually got pretty far. But there's a set of characters called Jacob and Esau, and they function as a pair. Like you, if one dies, both die. You play two characters at once. They move together, so it's not possible. It's just so. The tainted ones I think are generally supposed to be harder, but they're kind of unique. Like so Isaac has his D6, which rerolls items. Tainted Isaac has a I don't remember what it's called, but I item pedestals now switch between two. Like they'll show one item and they'll show another item in that pool. I think is how he works. Tainted Cane let you craft stuff. It used to have like a set recipe and everyone could just look up a guide, but then admin decided, nah, it's too easy, and then it just changes every run now and you're screwed. So I played Tainted Cane when he was still really strong, and now he seems really miserable. I'm trying to think of who else. I mean, those are some examples. I think Tainted Samson goes on like a raid, like he'll go into like a melee rage, and you can actually, even if you die, as long as you're in your rage, you actually don't die, so you still have a chance to get healthy. He seems really, they seem all pretty fun. Um, they're similar to their base characters, but they're slightly different to give you a new experience. Okay, there's the last one. I'm free. Dang. I mean, all in all, that went really well. I came out with more bad omen than I went in with. Somehow. Um, I got a heavy core. I still don't have my music disc that I really want. I'm kind of really annoyed about that, actually. It's my favorite music disc. I don't think I got it. I'll check when I get back. For now, I should figure out a way out of here. I don't know if I should bother trying to go through the way I came in, or if I should just dig up and not care. Okay, here's a spin for a harder one. You have the Lost and you have the Tainted Lost. Tainted Lost does not have a Holy Mantle. Instead, Tainted Lost starts with a Holy card, which gives you the Holy Mantle effect, but it's a one-time use as opposed to per room. I think Tainted Lost has better items. I think is the like I think it's guaranteed to give you significantly higher quality items. It's just so much riskier. He's a fun character to play. I think like Tainted Eden. So Eden is the random character. I think Tainted Eden, when you get hit, your items get randomized? Question mark? Question mark? My memory's not. That's where my memory kind of ends. I got through some of the Tainted characters, but not much. That could be a fun game to stream, but I just don't know if I care to get good enough to play that game again. I was never even that good to begin with. Like I said, I struggled. Now, Jacob and Esau are like notoriously difficult characters. The two characters that you play as one. Um, the tainted version of Jacob and Esau, you just play as Jacob, but then Esau turns into a demon and hunts you down the entire time. It's actually kind of fun. It was even harder, but Isaac, Magdalene, and Lazarus. I think Tainted Maggie. Actually, I don't think I ever played Tainted Maggie. She plays a lot more around her giant health pool. Like I think her ability makes you lose hearts or something. I don't remember. It's something really weird. Tainted Lazarus. I actually don't remember what Lazarus does. I genuinely don't remember. I'm sorry. Um, I think Tainted Judas. I think Tainted Judas just does much. And Isaac, you don't get the D6 until you. Oh, then you definitely never had the D6, so that makes no sense to you. Uh, um, I ended up buying all the DLCs, so I own all the ones that exist now. Like I said, I did enjoy it. It's just so much to do. Wait, did you play the original or was it Rebirth? I feel like it would have been Rebirth, right? Because Rebirth was the remaster of the original game. I've never played the original Binding of Isaac, actually. I've only played Rebirth. Okay, while you do that, I will go through the spoils of war. Add it to my pile of bullshit. Might try to condense down my items a little more. Because I've got a bunch of shulkers that are all just not a bunch, but I have a good amount. There's Rebirth, okay. I don't know what would have been available on the PS Vita, so. Okay, I'm looking around for, I think it's out here. I have a good amount of trial chamber loot I've never really sorted. I think I might have to, like, push to the side just to get it out of the way. Let's go ahead and make the funny. I do actually have a density 5 villager, so I could try to get that achievement. Oh, I don't even bother charging my old stuff anymore. I only charge my old stuff whenever I want to use it. It's probably destroying its battery, but there's not much you can do about it. Don't you have to like regularly charge it for like to better maintain the battery? Like letting it fully drain out is usually not a good idea. See, what was I gonna look up? Look up something. Oh yeah, the mace enchantments. I want to see what enchantments I need to get the good mace. Density, ding, breaking. Oh, I don't have wind burst. I could put that on later, but I don't think I have any levels of wind burst. I'll check through my shulkers, but I'm like 99% sure I don't. That's just how it goes. I don't know. I definitely. So I think Precipice is not the one I like the creators, but I think I got the jukebox. Yeah, the music. Let me get the regular one. Minecraft. I think I just got unlucky. But I think that creator one is the last rare one I. Not sure actually. I don't have lava chicken. Oh, and they did add a new one with the sulfur caves of that either. And then I still don't have any of the. Or I don't have most of the ones you get from when skeletons kill creepers. So it's only from Ominous Vaults I've just been unlucky. Actually kind of crazy, because I think the music disc has a 7.5% chance of appearing. I think the jukebox is like, not jukebox, I think the heavy core is like less than 5% or lower. Oh, so I was right. There is baby zombie spawners, but that's what replaces the slime silverfish, cave spiders, and baby zombies. Those are all in one. You can get tridents? I didn't know that. Only get them from the regular vaults, but oh. So it seems like you're actually, I think, more likely to get a heavy core than you are the windburst. Windburst and heavy core apparently have the exact same odds of appearing. I actually didn't know that. Not windburst, the music disc that I'm looking for. Bro, I swear on that on both of Hunter's servers, I swear so diamond blocks are the rarest thing you can get from Ominous Vaults. I swear I've gotten multiple diamond blocks before I got a single heavy core. I must have just been like insanely unlucky. I don't know. Let's see, what am I? Oh. So by the time so I'm looking at the wiki a little more. There's three groups of books you can get. Get random levels of breach or density as one group. Get random levels of knockback, punch, smite, looting, or multi-shot. That's another group. Mind you, these groups are all the same odd of appearing. And the last group is of Windburst 1 specifically. You have a 7.5% chance of getting a heavy core, and you have a 5.5% chance of getting that book. You need four of those. So, like, you'd have like five heavy cores by the time you'd have enough Windburst to get the max level. That's crazy. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about the Windburst. I don't think I got a single book of it. Actually, didn't get that many books, period, so. The Bane 5 is kind of crazy, but I'm not going to use it. What do I want to do? Okay, we're going to put the regular enchantments on this first. Grab a book. A couple of books. I'll skip the Windburst for now. Not much I can do about it. Only takes breaking, mending, at least for the density one, and without Windburst. Takes some breaking, mending, and density. I think these should be a density 5. I think it's one of the guys over there. And I need to do this for another advancement. Oh, I already bought what? Question mark? Yeah, I'll just buy another one. Oh, so from when I did all my ancient cities, these are all Swift Sneak. They're not all level 3, but a chunk of them are. I've done a ugh. Okay, Wiki seems to suggest, or not Wiki, the tool I'm using suggests just do them all individually. King, big rock. Shame no wind burst, but what do you do? It is so big, bro. Okay. I want to test this out. I have to be kind of careful though, because that fall damage will hurt like, quite a lot. You have to fall pretty far to get the big thing. To get the I think it's called overkill. That's a whole, and you need a density mace specifically to do it. If possible, I'd like to do it on the water edge. I don't have wind burst too, so I'm just gonna straight fall. Like I can't like save myself with wind burst. I'm just gonna take fall damage. I don't remember. I think you can do it on an armor stand. That seems lame. I will definitely have to do more of these so I can get my wind burst. I at least want one level. I'll probably just have to do it in like a really boring way where I have like a very setup, and I don't know. This is such a risky because you know, especially with that wind burst. What I need is I need something on the water edge, but I need it to float so I can just hit it. I wasn't ready. Thank you. That was almost really bad. Oh, I don't know if I want to do this. Lying if I wasn't very scared about trying to do this. Well, if I can swim up, can. I don't even. You might be able to do it with the elytra. I've just not have. I just feel like the descent is kind of harder to do. Because you need the fall damage. You need the falling speed. It's your downward velocity that does it. I could do it on a passive mob too. In fact, a zombie might be harder to do it on. Zombies have a little bit of armor to them, so they just take less damage, and that might make it a little harder. I don't know why I just did that. Or that. Let's not kill myself. You're a really sad way to go out. I was drinking. Oh my god. I'm playing like a fool. Let's go back first. Ugh. I don't know. This mace is gonna get me killed. 100%. I think the best thing to do would be just like spread out a bunch of water thinly on like a plains biome or something, and then just have a zombie stand there and fall in it. Something. Or what I do is I have like a long shaft, and then I have a mob I can kill along the way as I fall down into some water. I'm gonna go put this away. Ugh. At the very least, I'd want a totem, but I said it earlier, I'm not using totems till I get the enhancements, so. Need to set up. I do actually... I do need to set up my tridents at some point, too. I don't know. Let's organize. Even more boring than mining. Yay. Because I still need to get the... I need to get a channeling trident so I can witchify a villager. What I probably need to do is get out all the money for... Separate the money out. Come back and we'll get... Then I'll see what... I'm gonna probably need a shulker for all these mob drops. I could just toss all these arrows, to be honest, because I'm using Rebo. Dump all these. Since I cleared up all that space from the ore, I don't have to watch. I've thought about making a shulker for literally everything, but I just don't have that. If I fill up again, I'll think about it more. Oh shoot, I hope I still have the map. I should remember where it is, and if I don't, I can always pull it up on the... I can pull up one of the... Here it is. That's just how it goes. There's not much you can do. Like my tablet I use for drawing, I think it literally takes like 4 hours to go to full. Admittedly, I don't use that much battery on it, so it's not like it's that big of an issue. But it's just gonna take forever because you're waiting for it actively too. Ah! Okay, you know what we're gonna do, Mr. 8 million shulkers? We are gonna set up a shulker, all the basic mob drops, because I'm tired. Having so much of everything. Gunpowder we probably won't have one for, because I don't plan to hoard a ton of gunpowder outside of the farm. Pretty willing to do some for a lot of these. This one's gonna be just straight rotten flesh. This one can be bones. Lime balls. I know you can condense them down too, so if I have to, I will. Let's see. I'm just so wealthy, I don't have to care anymore. I don't know, I've got this, so I definitely should take advantage of it. So this is what I'm gonna. I think I don't know if I went into detail when I was talking about the items, an item storage system. It's gonna be using a ton of these shulkers. So it's gonna be like it's gonna have different. I don't. I can't. I can't. Ah! I don't know what word to use properly, but it's gonna be a couple of different systems all mashed together. The first one is gonna be for bulk blocks, so that'll be like my woods, my stones, all that stuff. Like not like the variants. Um, that's gonna use a shulker loader with a double chest, so I can store a ton of it in one area. That way I don't have to make like a million chests for some of the items I won't have as much of. Because I think I said this before, I'm not gonna have like that many cherry signs. I don't need that much storage space for cherry signs. I still will make some storage for it, but I won't need that much. And I think this would be, I think having the shulker loader would be a good balance. That way I don't have to make this. It's still going to be a massive system, don't get me wrong, but using shulkers, I can shrink it down a lot. And then conversely, I wouldn't want to use a shulker loader for other things because, like, once again, I'm just not going to have a shulker full of cherry signs. So, I'm going to wait for a shulker vase. Ugh, good idea. Admittedly, I've never made a shulker loader, so I'm a little worried. There's guys out there. I'm not. I'll be fine. Okay. Right now, I'm looking for slime, arrows, rotten flesh, bones. I probably don't need a whole shulker or breed rods either, but I have more than a stack. And I think that's kind of, I think what I should do is if I have more than a stack of something, I probably should just put in a shulker box. Leave the string in there. I'm just trying to get rid of some of this egg. I don't know, part of me realizes too, until I get a big system, I shouldn't care too much about condensing everything, you know? Because it's pretty likely in the future I'll just mess up my whole system I've got going right now. I'd rather have a system that I can't mess up. But it frees up some of my storage, which I can't complain about. I have a little bit of rotten flesh everywhere. Because I totally need all of it. I totally cannot just throw it out. I need it. All of it. But like, I don't know how many enchanted golden apples I just have across like a ton of different storages. I try to condense them down a little, but like that's just... Ah. That's it. That's so many. The only thing is, I'll have to think about it more. Like some items, so I wanted to do the big shulker loader for items I'm gonna get a lot of, and that's gonna be the basic blocks. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna want to do that for well, I'd probably want to do that for things like bones and for things like rotten flesh, but trying to like add in store shulker loaders later on might be kind of weird. I don't know. I'm not sure. I swear I had a bunch of like random slime balls. Maybe I already got them all. Bones. There we go. Bones and arrows. I'm not worried about the tipped arrows. I might have more than one stack of them, but oh, I've got stuff everywhere. It's a mess. Go ahead and say that. Oh, I need more carrots. Looking around. Actually, let me put these all back down again. Rotten flesh. It should just be rotten flesh and bones at this point. Expecting girls. More in the base. Look at that. Well, it's all down to a couple shoulders. I know I could turn these to bone blocks. I'm not too worried. If I really run out of space, I will. But now I can condense those barrels down into a couple shulkers. Easy. Mm-mm-mm. I need to make a couple more because now my reserves are out. Oop, that's not what I wanted. I don't know, being able to do this is just so nice. This is kind of just my dump. What do you think, Alan? Do you think I should bother to organize this a little more? Or do you think I should just start digging? So all I'm doing now is digging and organizing some of this monstrosity. At the very least, like the trial chamber. I don't dig in. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna not give a gaff, and I'm gonna dump everything else. Okay. Chest back where they belong. I like having all these three here just ready. The bottles don't really need to stay. The brush was just so I could pick up some archaeology stuff. But I do like having the extra shulker shells because I can just make more if I need. And then these are all my... I would have my tool one in here, but I have it next to my dig spot right now. Ah. But now we go. I actually don't think I finished digging, so I still have plenty to do. But literally all I'm going to do is I'm just going to run back and forth. I'm going to fill up, come up here, dump everything, shulker, and then in and out, in and out, in and out. And then I have shulkers for all the big stuff I'm digging up, and these chests are for any overflow. Oh, wow. Have you seen? Mind you, I have like... you can get them from raiding, although I did craft, I think, like 16. I hate not having ender chest. It bothers me so much. Now, ignore the fact there's an ender chest here, an ender chest there, an ender chest in the house, and I think there's another one, like, right around here. Ignore that. Blah. So the way I'm tackling this is I've got an outline of where I need to dig down. Um, I'll dig down 2 from the main part, and then I'll dig 2 from the outline, and I just keep rinsing and repeating. And then I know there's water caves, so I'll have to go up and grab those sponges at some point, but that's a later issue. Otherwise, I'm literally just... Oh, something I thought was really neat is I like digging with a Silk Touch pickaxe, because I generally use a lot of, like, the stone bricks and stuff. But it's also annoying to try to get cobblestone for, like, making pistons or observers, or even if I want to build cobblestone, which I'm warming up to. And I think it was 26.2 or 26.1.2. They changed it so you can use stone as stone deep slate too. You can use deep slate and stone to get their cobbled variants at a stone cutter, which I thought was really neat. So now I don't have to care. I can just dig as much stone as I want. I'm gonna have to make this look a little more natural later, and I'm gonna do that using a happy ghast. I need to grow one up, but I've got so much digging to do, I'm not in a rush. But I need to grow it up and then get it in here somehow. I guess I'll do it through this hole right here. So pretty big. You know, help me kind of smooth out the top. Because right now I'm digging out way more than I need to, but I'm okay with that. Oh, let me put this in the off. Let's see. 32 FPS. Second actually. Turn something else. There we go. Ugh. And this is it. This is it for the next 3 hours. Are you ready? Oh. I do need to build one more farm, but I was thinking I would build it down here once I've got more of this area dug out. Just a moss farm. It would be. I think the proper name is bone meal because you use it for bone meal, but I'm actually just gonna use it to get more moss blocks. Ideally, you'd use the moss to make more bone meal, but I just take a little bit off the top for myself. And I should do that because I want to have this be a nice and mossy cave. Nice and overgrown. Oh, I'm full. We fly on out. When one of these fill up, I'm just gonna put them in that chest over there. It is still just non-stone blocks. I don't really do much. Let's put another one down. Of gravel ended up in there. All kind of looks similar, I guess. And then I don't know what to do about the lag. I feel like whenever I come back now, it just gets a lot laggier. I don't know if there's... I don't even know if that's something my updating my mod pack can fix. Like, I'm sure the items on the ground aren't helping, don't get me wrong, but it's just been like this before. Feels like I'm going deaf because I can't listen to people speaking clearly on the lowest sound setting. I don't know, I mumble a lot. I could speak a little more clearly. But sound settings are, I don't know, it feels like the sound setting on every single software is different and it's upsetting. You have to just, every single time it's... Bleh. And if you look at my pickaxe now and my hunger, both are kind of destroyed. That's why I need a bunch of food and a bunch of XP. If I didn't have my trading hall right there, I would have to make like a ton of spare pickaxes. And even then, I would still probably have to leave, recharge my gear, and... Ugh. I think like just doing a layer, like 2 blocks. Doing 2 blocks tall across this whole thing would drain an entire netherite pickaxe, if not a little more. I have to fill so much. Okay. I've thought about using a flying machine, but this area is just kind of weirdly... It's like... I don't know if you can tell. It's like figure 8 shaped. Of course, I could just fill it... Like, I could just make it more rectangular. Just bomb it all, but... I don't know. I don't mind digging it up by hand. Maybe that'll change in the future. I have to do like an especially big area. But for now, it's okay. Go and fly over and get some more iron to trade with. Ugh. Just this, really. Okay. I'll run through the back, too. I think I need to trade like 3 times, by the way, to fix up the pit. Like 3 sets of trading. I might not do like a full fix, but... So much XP. Actually, that helps a lot. Oh, they're refreshed. Some of them did. Some of them did. But now we're all fixed up. Put it all away again. Oh boy! Chicken! There is another water cave somewhere? Somewhere soon. I don't remember where. Oh well, we'll find it when we find it. I think I dug into it on the ridge. So now I just crouch, follow the edge, find it a little deeper, and then I'll run down and I'll grab it all in a second. Part's a little annoying because how strangely it's shaped. These will come down too. It's not going to stay this tall. It's just I didn't really want to bother with it for now. I think it's... This is how I want it to look. haven't had to worry too much about that little ditch there. Because it's already kind of carved out for me. I think I'm gonna have to go down deeper than where it is on this side, but sure. I don't know, at this point, it's literally all just feelings of like how big I want these chambers. I said originally I wanted them to be big enough to fly through, and you really don't actually need to make them that big to do that. Oh, let me... There we go. Now you can see. I know you're actively watching right now. This is the most interesting content you'll probably ever consume in your life. I think that's the start of it. Water cave. Yeah, we're starting to go right over it right here. What I might do, we'll run through, grab all the blocks. I might grab, and then I'll dump these, and I'll probably grab those sponges and go to town. I ended up finding a ton of ocean monuments too. I think, well, not a ton. I think I found like 4. So I had like about, like a little under 2 stacks of sponge. I got plenty. Unk. Hmm. Craft picking up items ASMR. Oh. That sounds just like one of those popping toys, but get me out of here. Spunk. A hoe, so I can harvest it nice and easy. Oh, but I need the light. I'll just harvest it. Here. Focus on clearing out for now. This one was a big cave, so I know it's gonna take a few sponge. I'll only clear it all out, to be fair, but I probably can't. Because under my island was a... Oh, I did. I know under my island was a huge water cave, so if one of these connects to that, I'm just kind of screwed. Not that much I can do. Another good thing about getting all of these, though, is I do want to make a guardian farm at some point, so having a million sponges to help me clear out stuff will make my job a lot easier. Sure. You basically need to drain the whole ocean monument perimeter, all the way down to sea level. or the like the ocean floor level. Hmm. Okay, jump off the sponges. Not bad. I think I'm actually gonna disappear for a second and go use the bathroom. I'll be back before. Give me a moment. We dig. We dig. More. Ugh. All right, and we dig down two, the main part, and then we just start going. And I just dig the perimeter to help me not dig in the walls too much. If I do it here and there, it's not the end of the world. I think it's helping. Really is. I don't have too much to talk about. I've said this before. I don't know how you make digging in Minecraft interesting. I guess that's my job to figure that out, ain't it? Or I know some people when they do that, they would do like there's a name for it. Media share? They would do media share, but I don't have that set up. Also, too, it would just have to be whatever media I want to play. I don't know if I would want to do that. These cartoons. No, I really don't know. So all I can do other than that is like just talk. Ugh. About what? I really don't know, because like here's the thing, right? If I were to watch someone else streaming Minecraft right now, oh no. Well, you know, what, I guess I'm being saved. I'll have to do this for 40 more minutes. Ugh. The repo alarm has been sounded, and I am the one with the save. That's fine. 40 minutes of digging should get me pretty far. Um, but like I need to spend more time watching other streamers. I feel like that's I feel like that would be the best for me to figure out like what they do. Um, a hard part, which I don't really know how to counter, or like something I is like a lot of them can just talk to their audience. Alan, you need to start messaging like you're 20 people. The messages every 3 seconds. Oh, anything. Anything. No, I'm not too miffed about that. Um, that is like a big. I don't know, it's like one of those snowballing things where it's really hard to get it, but once you do, it just helps you a lot more. But also too, I imagine when people are like, at the end of the day, I'm being an entertainer. Um, and this also, of all the things you could do in this game, this is probably one of the least entertaining. So a lot of people are just gonna click off. Like I imagine even on bigger streamers, if they're just digging, I imagine their viewer base drops actually pretty hard too. Not like I've got much to lose. Like that's I know when I don't look at the category very often. And YouTube, I don't know if you can do like categories on YouTube. So Twitch, I usually just end up looking at Twitch. And when I see people streaming Minecraft on Twitch, oftentimes it's actually not even like the most popular thing is usually it's the Minecraft Championships or whatever, the MCC, like the mini games. The mini games get way more popular than survivals. And like SMPs are more popular than solo survivals too. So I could just be restricted. I don't know. I don't want to shoot myself before. I don't want to already shut myself out. Like there's still more I could be doing. But I know I'm already kind of limiting myself by the content I'm choosing to stream. Like I'm not gonna do it right now because since now I know I'm on a time limit, I kind of want to focus on this. Alan, you keep forgetting that's me. How do you think I'm reading chat? You said this the other day too, and it was three people, and you said this random third. That was also me. I have to watch my own stream to read chat. So it's literally just you and me. That's all it is. All this is. I'll sometimes get random lurkers on YouTube, Yesterday was actually really good for YouTube. I don't know why. I had a bunch of people popping in. Um, Twitch usually has the good thing on YouTube is the YouTube chatters seem like genuine people, whereas on Twitch chatters, aside from you guys, I might have had one guy actually. No, that was on YouTube. Never mind. Every single person on Twitch has either been someone I've known, who is Chad, has been someone I know. Actually, no, there was a dude. There was a dude who just showed up on Twitch one day. They don't. Twitch people don't chat very much. Um, I mean, it's okay. The other thing is too is like there's two things I think right now that I could do to increase well, three things I could do to increase my interest. I do more like I'm gonna say brand work, and what I mean when I say that is just like excuse me. Oh my gosh. Whatever would establish my presence. It's like the first thing that comes to mind is making YouTube videos or shorts or whatever. So making other content that directs people here. That'd be the first thing I could do. Second thing is, and the most simple thing is just play more. People are way more like if you had you were told okay Mr. Alad, you can watch two streams. You can watch they're both Minecraft hardcore YouTubers. You can watch or streamers. You can watch the one who's on day 300 or day 30,000. Which one do you pick? I feel like the answer is obvious. Of course, that is both the simplest. It's simple, but it's the hardest because there's just nothing I can do. I mean, I guess I could leave my game running for like 10 years. Um, but the idea being like, oh, if you're that deep in, you have 30,000 Minecraft days of progress, you know? Not just you've had the world running for 30 days. Like I could get there if I just AFK'd at farms for 10 years. I'd even have some wealth, but that's all I would have. So, um, and then the third is obviously be more entertaining. I'm not too worried about it yet. This is probably gonna be a low. It's just gonna be very gradual, and I'm okay with that. I think I've said this, or maybe you haven't heard it. At the end of the day, literally all this stream is for me is just proof that I haven't died in Minecraft Hardcore. That's all it is. It's kind of a log of my, and it helps me motivate, makes me want to play more. And you know what? If something comes from it, it's even better. Like if I was a better streamer, I wouldn't be changing my stream schedule constantly, and I wouldn't start stream at like 8 p.m. my time, you know, as opposed to like starting at like noon maybe a week ago. Oh yeah, stream schedule would probably help too. And I've noticed too generally, this goes back to like the content thing, the entertainment value. I don't stream Repo right now. I'm kind of just sick of Repo. But when I was, I would usually have more people pop in. And I don't know if that's because it's like a less saturated market, because big shock, there's a lot of Minecraft streamers. But it's also just like a little more engaging. Like somehow Repo is more intense than hardcore Minecraft. But then like I've only done 2 streams of this, and I haven't really gotten anything. Actually, I think you might have been there. I did Risk of Rain twice. I enjoyed it. But then that's like, well, that's different. It's also like there's a balance between there's a good balance between okay, so you have like the most so of the 3 games I've streamed, you have Minecraft, which is like the most popular game. I mean, that's fine. You have Minecraft, which is the most popular game, but that means it's the most saturated. Then you have something in the middle like Repo, which is still pretty popular, but there's not like too many people. So you might actually get a lot of people who come in. And there's something like that's so niche that the only people you're gonna get who watch your stream are like, I don't even know who would. Risk of Rain would be that third category where there's like, I don't know if, I think the category on Twitch is like 200 people. When I was last streaming it, 200 people were watching Risk of Rain 2. Repo I think had like 2,000, and then Minecraft I think has like, I don't even know what Minecraft has right now. I'm gonna assume it's over 20K. And then also just like social stuff, like when Deltarune came out on the 24th, Deltarune was pretty high up there. It was not beating, it was still getting beaten out by like the really big games, like by Minecraft and Just Chatting and all that stuff. Um, but it was pulling a lot of numbers. But then literally the 25th, the day after, not even remotely close. So that's more of content too. If I really cared about riding that wave, I could if I really wanted to. I'm not usually one to play new games. Sometimes I will. Like the last new game I bought was Silksong, and I played it for an hour, and then I stopped. I do want to stream that game at some point when I go back to playing it, but I don't know when that's going to be. But I've definitely missed like the big curve of streaming Silksong. I don't know. There's a lot of things I know I could be doing. And who knows? Maybe I should. Well, I don't know. It's for me at the end of the day. I think the most important thing is if I'm not enjoying what I'm doing. AC in like an indoor. Very hydrated. Actually, she'd probably drown. Too overhydrated. I don't know. That would help too, is having some kind of. Once again, okay. If you don't have to do it, so I'll just explain it to you. If you want to go look, you can see I'm speaking the truth. When I was doing repo and I was looking at a bunch of the other repo streamers, they all were VTubers. They were all VTubers. All that to say is they had some kind of like visual presence. They had some kind of visual presence to show, hey, I'm here, I'm a real human. Look at me. Well, I'm a representation of a real human. Look at me, look at me, look at me. They might have not even been playing a character, but they had like some kind of visual to show, or they could have just had an actual webcam. I don't have either. I know that would be a very simple way, and it would also like blend in nice to the art stuff. Like I could make my own VTuber or PNG. Well, maybe not VTuber because I'd have to learn how to model. Um, but I could make like a P. Like if I did anything, it would probably be like a PNG one instead. I would just draw a couple pictures and it would cycle through. Ugh. And that would probably help me a ton. Also, would help me is having an actual UI and not just playing the game. I don't know. I've given it some thought, and I don't know when I want to take action on it yet. I think I've said, I'm sure you were here when I said this before. Like when it comes to the UI elements, I kind of don't want I don't want to have like the chats up on stream. Well, that for two reasons. One, for if I want to pull the VOD later and I want the footage. Um, but then the second thing being, I don't, if I have like the UI of all the chats up on the screen, and then like someone comes and is like, hey, what's this random gray box on the side? And it's just YouTube chat, and then no one's chatting in it. That'd be kind of sad. So, and also too, not everyone does it. Like there's a streamer that I don't watch his content very much, but he's like as like a creative, he's someone I look up to. Vinny Vinesauce, or just Vinesauce, Vinny, whatever you want to call him. And when he streams, I don't think he has his chat on the screen. He rarely does a webcam. I actually didn't know what he looked like for like a couple of years, even though like the thing was out there. But he just doesn't do any of that, you know? So like while it could help, I don't think it's possible. But he's also like he is a like a, in the industry, he's a old guard. I don't know how long he's been doing it. At least for like over 10 years, easily. And he's really he's popular, but he's like not as popular. I don't think as who's the top streamer now? Like Kai Cenat or Speed, one of those people. But it like definitely helps. Like if he put his chat on the screen, if he did he being Vinny, he did even a VTuber, I'm sure it would go really well for him. I don't know. Whatever whatever it all boosts the entertainment, engagement, whatever. Like I know I've said this before, but I imagine the worst thing you could do as a streamer is not engage with your audience. As the least entertaining thing. Because why would you want to be there if your guy wasn't even going to talk to you? We'll go ahead and fix up the... Actually, let's go pick up the blocks. I'm not out of durability yet. I don't know. There's things I'm keeping in mind, but I'm not too obsessed with growth right now. I mean, it's important, but eh. Like the only, I don't know. There's only so much I can do to force it, and that would be, I think the biggest thing would be making content on other platforms and then directing people here. Because I would like to get to affiliate, and I think I've listed off the requirements for that, but the two I'm missing right now are the you need 25 followers, and then you need, I think it's 4 streams in the last 30 days with an average of 3 viewers, which I've actually gotten 2 of those thanks to you guys. But it's kind of like artificial in a way. I don't know. I don't know if artificial is the right word, but like let's pretend I never linked my Twitch to my Discord and no one in the server knew about it. I would probably have a much rougher starting out, like easily. Like I definitely wouldn't have the follow. I would probably like at most. I don't even know if I would have a follower, honestly. I think YouTube's a little clearer on that front because I don't have my YouTube stream link, even though I'm doing both at the same time. Like no one. I had a couple. I've seen a few real people show up on YouTube. People that I don't know, but not many. I've seen more on YouTube than I've seen on Twitch. Like to the goal things, you guys have like basically given me half of the followers I need, and you've given me 2 of those 4 days. It's also kind of annoying. I don't know. It goes both ways. Because I'm a little more willing to stream for longer than some people, and I feel like it's harder to maintain a good viewership for a longer stream, but I don't know. Or a longer, like, average viewership, you know? I don't know. It probably goes both ways. And then once I get affiliate, that's when I can start doing bits and stuff. I think there's a partner program too, but that you need a lot more. I think you need like an average of 75 viewers for that one. Probably not. Probably not. Not anytime soon, at least. I don't know. I'm not too worried. I've been doing this for, I don't even know if I've been doing it for a month yet. I think I'm getting close to a month. Um, but I think at the end of the day, as long as I enjoy whatever I'm doing, I think it'll happen. I do, so I've looked up stuff here and there, because I'm kind of, like the thing I remember looking into the most is all like the Twitch scams of like the people coming in and asking you to join their Discord or add them on Discord and stuff like that. And I got curious about all that. And because of that, if I ever go on Reddit now, they'll keep recommending me like the Twitch streamers subreddit. So I get it. I get a lot of or I hear a lot of input from other streamers, from small streamers. And hey, one of the and I'm not knocking him. I don't even think I looked at the post. I just saw the title. And I was like, holy shit. It was some guy saying I've been. Oh, I think I read the post for a little bit actually because I wouldn't have got this much information. But he says like I've been streaming for 6 years and my viewership's like regularly 0 to 5. And it's always my friends. Um. Okay, I do remember looking at this. And the first comment was asking him, hey, or telling him, hey, the last thing you posted on your YouTube was like 9 months ago. You're just not doing much outreach. But like, oh, I don't even know why I don't know why I'm bringing this up. Um, I don't know. If I do nothing, I could just end it like that forever too. Or no, I remember why I was bringing this up. That guy has been streaming for 6 years. Admittedly, I don't know how regularly. I'm not knocking him because it's a hard world to make. Um, but he's been streaming for 6 years, and I don't even think he's an affiliate. And that's just how it goes for some people. You know what? Fair enough. I mean, I guess it depends on how seriously you want to take it too. You know, like that guy might literally just do like one stream every week for fun. I didn't look like at his account. I just remember seeing the post. I wouldn't mind taking it a little more seriously, but if I'm gonna do that, then I would have to do those things I told you about before. Like maybe I do have a more advanced UI. Maybe I do become a PNG tuber. Maybe I do. I'm trying to expand my online online persona a little more. And I'm sure when you did your digging, because I did look and I did see I have a couple more people showing up on there. Um, I go by two different names, technically three, because you guys know me by the Roblox name, which literally I've only ever used for Roblox and nothing else. At some point, I am going to merge those two names. I'll probably, well, not merge them, those two identities. I'll actually probably keep the names separate, because I actually don't mind that much. Even if it is kind of weird to have, like, someone be referred to by two different names, especially when neither of them are the real name. Like, what if Markiplier had, like, another account and he was called, like, I don't even know. Well, I don't even know. Who knows? There might come some point in the future where I decide to just literally either merge the names or just drop one of them and just take it on one for the whole thing. We'll see. I mean, you know what I mean. It's not very common that someone would go by more than one name and not have one of them be their actual name. But I think if it like separates my interest, I don't mind as much. All right. That's all it took. All that time is what it took to get rid of 2 blocks across the entire thing. Oh, I have two. And some of it is also just like the fact of if your name isn't unique enough, you know. Um, like I don't know if you've noticed, I don't have numbers in any of my names. Actually, technically, my YouTube one does. For some reason, I had to replace an I with a 1, but I don't use. I try to avoid numbers as much as I can. That's just always been a. Not to say no one does. I feel like this is also like another like big person thing where I feel like a lot of big people don't usually have numbers in their names. Like the only one I can think of. Oh, actually, you know what? I was wrong. There is someone I know who goes by more than one name, but they don't use the other one very often, and that's Moist Critical, or Charlie, or Penguin Zero, whatever you want to call him. Because the Penguin Zero is the zero in his name too. But that's like literally the only example I can think of. Admittedly, I don't keep up too much with content. That is another thing too. The more time I spend streaming, is less time I can use to consume media, which is probably I think I'm better off creating than consuming if I want to grow. Like I can only learn so much at the end of the day, you know. Some of it you just have to stream. Um, I haven't watched his content in a long time actually. That was way before streaming. I kind of just grew out of his content. I liked watching him for a little. I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, going with that actually. Am I gonna kill you like 20 minutes? Well, she said it was in 40. Has it been 40 minutes already? She said in 40 minutes. I wasn't keeping. Admittedly, I was not keeping track, but I'm assuming the 40 minutes was for the next hour. like for 11 p.m. for I don't know what time. I think you're East Coast. Actually, I shouldn't even know that. Don't answer that. Yeah, she said about 20 minutes ago. I'll be fine. I don't know, that is the other thing too, is like how willing am I to like just expose my identity to the internet? It's another thing. This goes back more to the camera thing of I, what is like the biggest streamer you can think of who has never exposed their face, or at least some kind of visual? So I'll even like include VTubers as showing their face. I guess that would be the best way to preserve your identity. But I feel like a lot of the big ones just are them, you know? Like they just are themselves. Yeah, I don't want to do that. And he did it too. But he's also not really. I wouldn't say Dream is a streamer. He's just a YouTube guy. And I mean across like all of streaming too, not just in Minecraft. But even in like the subcategories, I think that's still true too. Now I don't know if like people's actual names are exposed, but like all it takes is your face, and they find like one picture of you, or maybe you have like your personal Instagram linked, or it's so much easier than you think. Or like, what if I use the exact same username across multiple platforms? You know? They look me up and then like they see I have like an AO3 account. Ugh. I don't have an AO3 account. I don't read that. But I don't know. All it takes. It's 5 minutes. I committed the crime of being weird online, Alan. They're gonna kill me. I do want you to know I'm getting all these blocks just from doing the outer ring, mind you. I do need to fix it up though, really bad. I actually think I might be wrong about that. I'm pretty sure I got some of that from the upper layer. Most revealed you've ever been is your name and age publicly on CC. It's just, I don't know. If people really want to like ruin your life, it's probably not that hard, and that's kind of scary to think about. Hello. Slop. Internet safety has been thrown out of the window nowadays. It's just it's harder too because we live in so much more of a, and I can say this because I am old. So I for like actually not even because I did also grow up with the internet too. But I remember more of the early internet when people were a lot more paranoid, and the internet was still kind of a niche thing. But now that everyone uses it, like having it, it is just hard to be anonymous on the internet these days. It's not impossible, but it's a lot harder. But there's also just a lot less of a reason to, because so many people are on the internet. So many people are. And that number is only going to go up as time goes on and on and on and on and on. So, like the old ideas of internet safety, I don't like they're still not untrue, but because so many more people are on the internet and your internet identity matters a little more these days, I think people are a little more willing to part with some of that information. I don't know, it's just hard too, because like it's not a crime to share people's internet. It's not a crime to share people's information online. To like now to insinuate that something should happen to them, yes. Another uncomfortable part too is like there are just like I feel like I imagine most big creators at this point have probably have their information online somewhere that you can just find easily. But they seem to pull on through too, so it might just be a thing where you kind of just have to not really care. I don't know. I don't want to treat it like as an inevitability. But I mean that might be where it's nice to like just expose some of that yourself. Like obviously you shouldn't say where you live, but like maybe you just show off your face because like might as well beat them to the punch, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I think in the situation I'm in, it doesn't really matter. I don't think I have to worry about that for a while. I don't know. Maybe I get like one person who really hates me. Ugh. What's even scarier to me is when streamers like get spotted. I mean, it's basically like attempted murder. Because you're calling in a threat where that requires a whole SWAT team to show up. So it's not great. I think the most you actually no, you can't even do that. I don't think there's anything you can really do about getting swatted, because there's some things you can do when you become it. And I don't know that much about this, but when you become like a bigger internet personality, you could call around and say like, "Hey, I'm a streamer and so and so and so and so." Um, and you could do like that to prevent certain things. Like you might like call in your bank and just like I don't know. But you can't really do that with the police because like if they receive a threat about you, they have to show up. You know, like no amount of like forewarning, they have to show up. I don't know. I don't know if there's much you can do in that regard. If it happens, it happens, and you just have to. Sure, you're being careful. Some need them, but I'll get more rockets. So the thing I'm looking at right now for how deep I want to go is like how high. So that part right there. So you can see there's like a stone thing that wraps around. That part is about the height I want it. I don't think I want that any lower. It'll slowly come down as it comes around. Maybe not by a ton. So it's more of like how tall do I want that? And I think I want it a little more, probably at least 4 more blocks. I mean, I'll keep checking as I go down, you know? But then this section, the second circle is gonna just be deeper. That's you can already tell like the roof is I think it's like 6 blocks lower. It might go even deeper than that. I don't know. I don't want to go as deep as Deep Slate. I will say that, but I'm not remotely close to Deep Slate, so I don't have to worry about it. In part just because you can't insta-mine Deep Slate, sadly. There's nothing you can do in vanilla to insta-mine Deep Slate. You're just... And I do want to do, so that similar stone outcropping, I want to do something similar on that side too. I actually probably should start carving it out now. The idea would be like you have a stone path, and then there's gonna be like a crystal in the middle, and there's gonna be like a wooden bridge around it, and it's gonna link up to the second stone thing, kind of at like a diagonal. Be all nice and overgrown, and ugh. I've got some other things I really want to do too. Um, so I need to do the base at probably pretty soon. I can only live without a good storage system for so long. An issue I'm realizing with that is I'm setting up so many farms here, and I'm gonna live not here. But I could set up some like chunk loaders, and that'll probably what I end up doing. But I know that's gonna be a whole several day excursion. I'm trying to get this done before I go on my trip. This whole cave. Most of it's gonna be the digging, but then I'll have to do like I'll have to come back in with the gas and like round it off and then moss it up, and we'll see. I think it'll be doable as long as I don't distract myself too much. But I need to then eventually work on my own base. And then, from there, what I want to do... I had this idea to build like a very specific block palette. It would be, it's gonna be sandstone, weathered copper, or oxidized copper, and then some kind of red block. I don't know why, and I'd want to build like an underground temple. The only issue is you're kind of seeing how digging out a space for anything is going right now. I don't know. My biggest issue is I love building underground. I love building temples, and ugh, you have to dig out so much. I do want to do like a very I don't know what other word would be better than just saying is it subliminal? No, it's not subliminal. What's the word? It's the backrooms word. The backrooms word. It makes it feel strange and empty. Starts with an S, I think, right? I don't think it's subliminal. No, it's liminal. It's liminal. It starts with an L. I'd want to do like a big space like that, and then that would just be like a side project I work on here and there. I have no idea where that's gonna go either. I don't know. I've got so much stuff I want to do. And I kind of don't mind having a bunch of projects going on at once, but I don't want to have like too many going on at once. Ugh. Like that's why I kind of want to finish this cave first, and then I'd probably I'd want to take like a little bit of a detour to do my temple thing. The thing, okay, my base I actually want it to be another temple, but I don't want to use that color palette. The color I'm going to use for mine is going to be a lot more overgrown, grays, greens. I mean, we'll see. I'm not sure. Probably a lot of water too, because I really like water. I feel like the other temple would also use water. I don't know. I love sewers. I love waterways. I love temples. I. Ugh. That's kind of why I like the liminal space idea, because I can just make as many hallways and paths and whatever. Um, kind of. I'm thinking a little more. I don't know what word other than to say like Aztec-y. It's a strange word. It's gonna look more intentional and not as like it'll still be overgrown, but it'll be obviously more in use because I live there. Because I'm a little green creature, so I need a green base to live in. Oh, another thing too about like your internet brand or your identity, whatever you say. I feel like with the with the content you stream, the audience you grow also really matters. Like if I do nothing but stream Minecraft, oops, and then I decide, ooh, I want to play Silksong. I don't know the overlap between Silksong fans and my Minecraft fans. Of course, that would come with. I think that would be like. I think the thing I want to build is more like people want to come for me, not just the game I play. You know. Of course, it's kind of hard in the Minecraft world because I said it earlier. Like a big draw is like having a super developed world, so they might be, but not for you. Um, like if all I do is stream Minecraft, I don't know if they'd want to see other games, which might be why I might have to rip that Band-Aid off sooner. That's why I was trying to stream more at the start, a bigger variety, because I want to do variety of stuff. I don't know. Something I have to be mindful of. It's the audience you want to cultivate versus the audience of people who want to watch that kind of stream. I actually don't think there's a huge overlap between what I want to do and people who watch Minecraft stuff. What is? No, hanging him. Oh, he's fine. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna release him. Where is he? Where is he? Oh no, he's fine. Never mind. Oh god, it's time. It has not been an hour. They're lying to me. Oh no, it's time. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna abruptly end this then. Well, you know what? That's fine. It's enough digging for now, anyways. Ah, I will be back tomorrow, hopefully